Hello YouTube, Carlos Jacko here on a beautiful Saturday morning in Ireland. It's got to be at least 14-15 degrees right now. Up ahead of me is Sagart Village, which I've just exited. I'm actually going to turn around and head up this road. So it's the main crossroads. If you're coming from the Tallaght side, you would take a left to go up this road. If you're going from the Rackpool side, you would take a right to go up this road. I have shown you this road before, but I rode it in September and it was freezing and cold, and it was autumn and there was leaves on it. So the route we're going to take, we're just going to go up a nice scenic country road, not too quick. We're going to go out to the N81, which has some nice turns, and hopefully have a good route. So yesterday I was, oh look, cyclists. This is why I said take this part kind of indicate nobody behind us, but of course I have it. So yesterday I was out with my friend Cloudhopper, just giving him a starter lesson, and he did quite well. And I may be going out to him again later this evening, or even tomorrow. It's up to him really. I'll make myself available. And he's the guy who I test rode the BMW F650 for, and the clutch has been fixed. And it's had its restrictor fitted, and it's back in one piece and working beautifully and looks good, and he fits on it and you can get it moving, get it in second gear, it's all good. The road's a bit mucky. The scenery is just so nice down here though, isn't it? I've adjusted my camera angle slightly as well, so I think every 3 or 4 videos I'm making an adjustment and getting slightly better angle for you guys, so it should be getting near to something ideal at the moment. And I think if I close my visor properly, the noise level should be quite good too. I just love this road. Can't wait for Cloudhopper's up to speed. I'll bring him out here. Might even get a dual vlog going one day, who knows. But this morning I woke up quite early, processed a video, had breakfast, and I watched the British Super Sport 1000 race, which has a lot of great riders in it. John McGuinness, who won lots of races at the TT in 2009. Steve, I always confuse Steve Hislop and Steve Plater, but one of them was racing, could be Hislop. And Connor Cummins, who was racing Kawasaki around the Isle of Man TT as well. And I think he might have finished second in one of the races, and he was a little unfortunate with a reliability issue in another one. But that's crazy championship. The amount of high sides and crazy accidents. This stop and turn isn't signposted particularly well. The amount of crazy accidents were, wow. So yeah, if you can see that, they're running on British Eurosport 2, and I'd advise watching that. It's good fun. They also showed a 125 GP British Championship, but that was a bit of a procession really. GP bikes are just too well behaved, you know. I'm not wearing my riding pants right now, so I'm trying to remind myself to keep my knees in, because I have a tendency to stick them out. So what am I going to work on with Cloudhopper? We're going to work on his slow speed control and his throttle control, so rolling on and off smoothly and rolling on in turns. And I guess he's going to have issues running wide in turns. which a lot of new riders do. And the reason is quite simple. The reason is they turn the bike in too slowly. So if you turn the bike in too slowly, you end up running wide, and you end up having to do it more and more and more. So if you need to turn it in this much, and you start off too little, that means to get back on course, you're going to have to turn lean too much. And it's all a function of how quickly you throw the bike into the turn. If you throw it in too much, okay, you can pick it up and you can throw it back in, and you know, neither's ideal. And it's one of those things you kind of have to learn with experience, but a lot of people don't seem aware of it. So they get to a turn and they go like this, and they just slowly try and creep up on the amount of lean angle they need. But all that means is by the time they get to the lean angle they need, they're already really wide and they need more and more and more and more. So if you find yourself going into turns and running wide, and you find yourself leaning a bit more than you're comfortable with, chances are at your entry point you start turning like this, whereas what you need to do was get it over and keep it over. Nice, smooth, fluid action. Don't creep up on it, just straight over to the amount of lean angle you need.